Are you ready to uncover the shocking truth about Sigma males that 95% of men are completely unaware of? Prepare to rethink everything you know about male archetypes. Ever encountered someone who defies the typical social hierarchy? These questions might seem unusual, but they set the stage for a fascinating exploration. Today, we venture into the realm of the unconventional, the mysterious, and the distinctive. We are about to uncover the hidden world of Sigma males. You might be familiar with the concept of alpha and beta males, terms that have been bandied about in pop culture and psychology for years. Alphas, the leaders, the go-getters, the ones who command attention wherever they go. Betas, the supportive, the reliable, the ones who are content to follow rather than lead. But what about the Sigma male? This is a breed of man that doesn't fit neatly into the usual categories. Sigma males are the lone wolves, the introverts, the ones who march to the beat of their own drums. They're the ones who might not stand out in a crowd, but that's because they're not trying to. They're comfortable in their own skin, content to live life on their own terms, rather than seeking approval or validation from others. They're not interested in climbing the social ladder because they've realized that the view from the top isn't necessarily better, it's just different. Sigma males are a fascinating study in contrasts. They're independent, yet they can also be deeply connected to those around them. They're self-reliant, yet they understand the value of teamwork. They're introspective, yet they're also observant and aware of their surroundings. They're quiet, yet when they speak, their words carry weight and meaning. They're unassuming, yet their presence can be felt even in a crowded room. So why does this matter? Why should we care about Sigma males? Well, for starters, understanding the Sigma male can provide valuable insights into human behavior and relationships. It can challenge our preconceived notions about what it means to be a man in today's society. It can even help us better understand ourselves and the people around us. Today, we delve into the world of Sigma males, an intriguing breed of men who quite literally stand apart from the rest. Strap in, folks, because this is going to be a journey of discovery like no other. In the grand social jungle, we often hear about the alphas and betas. But have you ever heard about the Sigma males? Now let's dive into the fascinating world of social hierarchies. Picture it as a multi-tiered cake, with each layer representing a different social position. At the top, you have the alphas, the leaders, the ones who are often the loudest in the room. They're confident, outgoing, and are generally the ones making the big decisions. They're the lions of the social jungle, roaring their presence for all to hear. One layer down, you find the betas, the reliable lieutenants of the alphas. They're the peacemakers, the ones who often keep the group together. They're the glue, if you will, that holds the social structure in place. They may not roar as loud as the alphas, but they're every bit as essential in the grand scheme of things. But here's where things get interesting. Let's take a detour off the beaten path and venture into the wild, uncharted territories. Away from the alpha roars and beta harmonies, you find the elusive Sigma males. They're the lone wolves, the ones who don't need or seek validation from the pack. They're self-reliant, self-contained, and march to the beat of their own drum. Unlike alphas and betas, Sigma males aren't defined by their position within a group. They're not leaders nor followers. They're the drifters, the wanderers, the ones who thrive in solitude. They're the ones who, when the world zigs, they zag. They're the ones who, when everyone else is playing checkers, they're playing chess. Sigma males are in many ways the antithesis of the social norm. They're not loud or boisterous, but their quiet confidence speaks volumes. They're not seeking the spotlight, but their unique aura often draws people in. They're the enigmatic figures in the corner, silently observing and analyzing. What's fascinating about Sigma males is their ability to adapt. They can blend in when they want to and stand out when they choose to. They're like chameleons, changing their colors to suit their environment. Their independence and self-reliance make them intriguing and often misunderstood. In essence, Sigma males are a breed apart. They're not bound by societal expectations or norms. They're free spirits, living life on their own terms. They're the ones who understand that life's not a popularity contest, but a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. So, next time you find yourself in a social setting, look beyond the alphas and betas. Look for the quiet observer, the one who's comfortable in his own skin, the one who doesn't need to roar to make his presence felt. That's your Sigma male. Just like the elusive Sigma in mathematics, Sigma males are complex and intriguing, often defying the social norms we've come to accept. So, what sets Sigma males apart? Why are they considered the enigma of the male social hierarchy? Let's dive in, shall we, and unravel this mystery. First off, Sigma males have a profound preference for solitude. They're not the loners who sit in the corner because they're afraid to join in. They're the ones who deliberately choose to be there. They revel in their own company, finding it to be a source of strength and inspiration. A Sigma male's love for solitude shouldn't be mistaken for shyness or social awkwardness. Instead, it's about finding joy in one's own thoughts and ideas, about soaking in the silence that allows the mind to wander and explore. They're like those explorers from the olden times, setting off on solitary journeys into the unknown, not out of necessity, but out of a desire for discovery and self-enrichment. Moving on, let's talk about self-sufficiency. Sigma males are the epitome of this trait. They're the MacGyvers of the modern world, always equipped with a Swiss Army knife of skills and knowledge. They're not reliant on anyone but themselves. This doesn't mean they're averse to help or collaboration. It simply means they have the ability to stand tall on their own 2 feet, regardless of the situation. They're like a cactus in a desert, thriving in conditions where others would wither away. Their self-sufficiency extends to their emotional world as well. They're not the ones to seek validation from others. Their sense of self-worth is rooted deeply within, unaffected by external approval or disapproval. They're like a sturdy oak tree standing tall, weathering storms and sunshine alike, drawing nourishment from within and growing stronger with each passing day. Now let's touch upon their indifference to social norms and expectations. Sigma males are not rebels without a cause. Their rebellion is subtle, rooted in a profound understanding of who they are and what they want from life. They don't conform for the sake of fitting in. They don't follow the crowd just because it's the easy path. Instead, they carve their own path, guided by their own moral compass and personal values. They're like those pioneers who ventured into the Wild West, not bound by societal norms, but forging their own destiny. They don't wear masks to please others. They don't play roles to fit in. They are unapologetically themselves, comfortable in their own skin. It's important to remember that being a Sigma male is not about being superior or inferior to anyone else. It's about being different, about embracing that difference, and about finding strength and contentment in it. They don't seek to dominate or submit, they simply seek to be. Sigma males are not made, they're born. They're not a product of circumstances, but a result of choices. They choose solitude over superficial company, self-sufficiency over dependence, and authenticity over conformity. They're the outliers, the mavericks, the lone wolves. So if you find yourself drawn to the sound of your own drumbeat, if you find strength in solitude, if you value self-sufficiency and authenticity over societal norms and expectations, then you, my friend, might just be a Sigma male. Sigma males, with their independent spirit and self-reliant nature, truly march to the beat of their own drum. Now that we have a better understanding of Sigma males, how do they stack up against alphas, betas, and other male types? This is the question we'll be delving into in this segment of our exploration. Let's begin this comparative analysis by examining the alpha male, the perceived leader of the pack. Alphas are often characterized by their extroverted nature, their desire for dominance, and their competitive spirit. They are the individuals who are not afraid to take the lead, who crave the spotlight, and who thrive on social interactions. On the other hand, Sigma males are the lone wolves, the quiet ones who prefer solitude over social gatherings. They don't seek dominance or approval. Instead, they value self-sufficiency and independence. Where alphas may be seen as the life of the party, Sigmas are the ones who would rather observe from the sidelines, or perhaps not attend the party at all. They do not seek validation from others, but find it within themselves. This doesn't mean they're antisocial or lack social skills. On the contrary, they can be quite charming and charismatic when they choose to be. Next, let's consider the beta males, the individuals often seen as the second in command to the alphas. Betas are generally team players, they're cooperative, and they typically avoid confrontation. They value harmony and are often the peacemakers in a group. They are comfortable within the social structure and do not feel the need to challenge it. In contrast, sigma males don't fit neatly into this hierarchy. They operate outside of it and don't feel the need to conform to societal expectations. They are not followers like betas, nor are they leaders like alphas. They are their own entities, carving their own path and living life on their terms. The sigma's approach to life is one of introspection and self-reliance. They are not driven by the desire for external validation or social status. Instead, their motivations are often rooted in personal growth and self-improvement. They are not concerned with what others think of them, but rather how they can continually evolve and better themselves. In terms of relationships, sigma males are often seen as mysterious and intriguing. They don't wear their hearts on their sleeves, which can make them particularly captivating. They value deep and meaningful connections over superficial ones. Alphas, on the other hand, are often the pursuers, the ones who are not afraid to take the initiative in relationships. Betas are typically the peacekeepers, the ones who strive for balance and harmony in their relationships. When it comes to social interactions, alphas thrive in group settings, betas are comfortable in them, but sigmas prefer one-on-one interactions. They are selective about who they spend their time with, preferring quality over quantity. They may not have a vast social network, but the relationships they do cultivate are often deep and meaningful. In a world that often values extroversion and social dominance, sigma males are the outliers. They defy societal norms and expectations, choosing instead to live life on their own terms. They are not driven by a desire for social status or validation, but rather by a quest for personal growth and self-improvement. They are the quiet observers, the introspective thinkers, and the independent doers. So how do sigma males stack up against alphas, betas, and other male types? Well, it's like comparing apples to oranges. They are fundamentally different in their approach to life, relationships, and social interactions. While alphas may rule the social roost and betas may fit comfortably within it, sigmas prefer to roam the peripheries, content in their own world. Given their solitary nature and indifference to societal norms, what is the appeal of sigma males? Well, let's delve into this fascinating conundrum. Sigma males are like the enigmatic characters in a gripping novel, the ones who march to the beat of their own drum, and in doing so they create a sense of intrigue and allure. They are the embodiment of independence, self-reliance, and adaptability. They don't need the validation of a group or society to feel content. They find comfort in their own company, and this self-sufficiency can be incredibly appealing. Their indifference to societal norms is not a sign of rebellion or anarchy. Instead, it's a clear indication of their self-assuredness. They are not influenced by the whims and fancies of the crowd. Instead, they have their own moral compass, their own set of standards that they adhere to. This can be quite refreshing in a world where people often bend their beliefs to fit in with the crowd. Now, there are many misconceptions surrounding sigma males. Some see them as loners or outcasts, but this is far from the truth. They choose solitude not because they dislike people, but because they value their own space. They find solace in their own thoughts, in exploring their interests, in understanding the world from their unique perspective. Others see them as aloof or unapproachable, but again, this is a misunderstanding. They are excellent listeners, deeply empathetic, and have a knack for understanding people on a profound level. They may not be the life of the party, but they can be the most intriguing conversation you'll ever have. In a world that often values conformity, sigma males offer a refreshing and compelling alternative. They remind us that it's okay to be different, to have our own path, to not be swayed by societal pressures. They are a testament to the power of individuality and the allure of self-reliance. So, in essence, the appeal of sigma males lies in their independence, their self-assured nature, and their unique perspective on life. They are the embodiment of the adage, march to the beat of your own drum. In a world that often values conformity, Sigma males offer a refreshing and compelling alternative. In our exploration of Sigma males, we've discovered a unique breed of men who defy conventional wisdom. These are individuals who have chosen to step outside of the traditional societal hierarchy, embracing a life that is less about dominance and more about self-sufficiency and independence. As we've journeyed through the landscape of Sigma masculinity, we've seen how these men are characterized by their preference for solitude and their ability to thrive outside of social norms. They don't seek validation or approval from others. Instead, they find fulfillment in living life on their own terms, pursuing their passions and interests with an unmatched intensity. But what makes the Sigma male truly powerful? It's their ability to navigate the world with a quiet confidence, a confidence born out of self-awareness and self-reliance. They know who they are and what they want, and they're not afraid to go after it, irrespective of societal expectations. They are the silent observers, the thinkers, the ones who see the world through a unique lens. Their introspective nature allows them to understand and navigate complex situations with ease. They're not swayed by the noise and the chaos around them. Instead, they remain focused, calm, and composed, even in the face of adversity. Sigma males are also incredibly adaptable. They can thrive in any environment, be it in the bustling city or the tranquil countryside. This adaptability, combined with their self-reliance, makes them an unstoppable force. They don't need the world to shape them. They shape their world. In a society that often values conformity, Sigmas stand out as the free thinkers, the independent spirits, the ones who dare to be different. They challenge the status quo and inspire us to question our own beliefs and attitudes. Sigma males remind us that it's okay to be different, to choose your own path. After all, isn't that what makes life interesting?